Hi guys, have you subscribed to this Donna Dewberry channel? Well, I'm thrilled to come on and share with you lots of lessons, but to do that, I need you to subscribe and go to notifications and ring the bell so that you're notified when I'm coming on. I have lots of special free streaming lessons that are great for you to come on live with me. So please go do that and stay tuned for the lesson. Hello guys, good morning for another Relax and Paint. I want to paint a fun little circle of design today. I'm hoping everybody's doing great and that this is a good week for you. And if you need some peace, Relax and Paint really will help you. So I want you to think about whether you're doing it in the morning, you're just watching with a cup of coffee or whatever, or if you want to come back later tonight when you need, somebody was telling me that they do all Relax and Paints at night when you need some chill time after you've worked all day. So especially if you're going through hard times, physical times, painting is relaxing and it helps you think about your woes just for a little bit. All right, so let's get painting. I want to do just a circle of fun flowers, and it's a little petite, so we're going to use a few smaller brushes. So I'm using an 8 flat, a 2 script liner. I'm going to use a filbert. I've got a 10 filbert and a 12 for right now. Let me just see, I might pull out a couple smaller ones. Let's do a 6. A 6 is perfect also. All right. So then we're going to just pick an array of colors. Look at that, all kinds of colors. So, and we're going to be on black art paper. So let me go to my overhead camera. So let's start. I drew a circle, which I don't think you can see, but it helps me stay within the circle. So I just took a bowl in my kitchen, laid it down, and just put a pencil line around. Can you see that? A pencil line. So I just kind of stay within that area as I'm painting. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is come around and then do a little bit of citrus and sap green with a 2 script liner. Okay. I'm making it kind of inky. And you might notice I don't have floating medium right now because floating medium is not needed as much for small paint strokes, okay? There you go, a little bit brighter. And I do need this kind of inky. All right, but when you are doing this, we're using multi-surface paint, all right? FolkArt multi-surface and vivid bright colors. All right, I'm mixing. So what's happening? I'm mixing this into each other, the 2 colors. But what's happening on here is it is soaking into the paper. And so it's looking a little beady. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of is going away. All right, so all right, so that's just giving me a placement. So we can have a few little lines that are coming up this way. Kind of like you're looking through a window. Okay, now what I want to do, you can use your script liner, and I'm going to take these colors I'm using, grab a little bit of white. And I like different colors of green as we're working here. So we can come right here and keep adding little bits of white with the 2 script liner. And we're going to do some stems that come up. All right, and then we're going to lay this down, the 2-script liner. See how I added some white in here? A little bit more white. So what makes these look really good, guys, is that if you have, as we're painting in here, if you use different types of greenery and different colors of greenery, it will make your painting way more interesting. Okay, so think about some of these little strokes as you are doing greeting cards. This is a perfect little painting with greeting, to do a greeting card. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with a little bit of citrus, just citrus. All right, and I'm going to come across here and have a little bit, it's just plain citrus and water. So as it's soaking up, I kind of went in there a little bit more. All right, and we'll put some little leaves on that. Well, I've got this white mix. I can take and pull by pushing down with pressure and lifting and make a few little extra leaves. And look, this is just a little round, the 2-script liner, and it gives you this rounded leaf. Okay, so I want to come down a little bit more so you can see just a little bit more what's happening. All right, I can come up with a couple of leaves this way. Let's come back here. Let's just get some little green going here. So this has a lot of white, so does that. And then I'm going to get a little bit of sap, more sap green with water. Okay. And citrus. I'm going to come over here. Now in here, I'm putting pressure and I'm lifting to a point. Okay. Pressure, lift. All right. And sometimes it's easier to come down here and pull upward. All right. So then I'm going to do some little guys. Let's take and use, this is an 8. All right, so I can take some yellow ochre and get a little bit of muted color. Some muted greens. All right, so we can take and pull up just a few of this color. So like I said, just come in here and mix different colors of green. Remember, we're using the yellow ochre and the sap. All right. So even within this, I've taken and bring some more of those leaves. And then I wanted to come up here. Let's pull some more. Now watch what happens. I'm going to put this chisel, I'm going to touch the tip, push. A little bit over here. Let's add some white in here now. There we go. So let's come up a little bit more so you can see the, oh, there we go. All right, so that's for the 8. So what we can do is figure out a few other little strokes that will help me with some of these flowers I want to have coming down here. Oops. So I'm going to come right along here. Okay. And then we can just put a little bit of pouncing along the bottom here. There we go. All right. All right, so I'm going to go to a smaller brush. I just flipped that brush in my face. All right, so I'm going to come in here. Isn't that kind of fun? Just picking out the different greens that I want to use. And sometimes I can just come in here. Nah, I don't like that color. Let's pick up some yellow. Okay, so all in here, I'm going to put little teeny strokes. Let's come down closer. Okay, little strokes. Now you can use a 2 or a 6. This is a 6. And I'm putting a little, right, little bit of pressure. Okay, and just a few little, let's turn this upside down so you can see it better. A few little lines, long, slender greenery. So see, it's kind of peaceful. And we're just going to put a few little fun flowers on here. Right, along here a little bit too. Let's get some white on this brush. So I just picked up white on the dirty brush I had. And then I'm going to just come here and just on the chisel edge. Okay, just a little bit. It looks better when I lay it down, so I'm going to keep it down here. All right, I'm trying to not be in your way so y'all can see it all. Okay. And a little bit more over here, so I think I can use a little bit more white. Let's pull some of this down. So some of the leaves go out like this. And some of the leaves pull in. Okay. So that's like, and a couple little background flowers. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and let's get some worker white and violet pansy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come right in here. And I'm going to slide down and back up as a trumpet flower. All right, so I'm going to come here with another one. And another one in here. See, it dries pretty fast because it's on paper. And this is kind of textured paper, so it's not really super smooth, but if you have enough paint when you're putting it on there, you won't have any problem. Okay. And I did 3 strokes right here, you'll see, which will be a little bud. Now look what I'm doing. I'm picking up this paint and then I side stroke next to the white. And the green, I'm staying away from that green. All right, so look what happens here. I'm going to chisel edge strokes. Those are the back petals. And then I'm going to come here in front. I just went and got some more white. Okay, and pulled some in front. Now what I want to show you. Okay, so let's get some dark in the back. See, it goes up higher, higher, and then lower again. All right, so then what I can do is in the front here, I'm going to come a little bit lower and put the white ones in the front. So then you have depth more than what we had right there. Okay, so I'm going to come over here now, same thing. I'm going to come in the back. Okay. Then get some little bit of white. All right, and one more. Okay, so we're just opening up this flower. And then I come back with white. So see, I'm lower. Just restroke it if you're not happy, and then go back out to the outside edge. So isn't that kind of fun? And I can add a little bit more in here, like this bud here. Okay. Now when I'm on this one, let's pick up a little teeny bit of yellow. This is daffodil yellow and a 2-script liner. Okay, so we come in here with some thick, not inky, daffodil yellow. All right. All right, I put a little bit in that one, but all right, now what this needs is just a little bit of the screen to grab these guys and pull them in. So I'm touching them and pulling. All right, so you can do a little bit of a calyx. Just a little bit if you want to. All right. Now, I'm going to come in with the 8 and let's put a little bit of, you put light blue or aqua. Okay, this is, let me see what color I picked up. Medium blue. All right, so I'm just going to come in here and do a few strokes like this. Little teeny, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just this light blue, which goes nice with the purple. We're making our own garden. Okay. All right. All right, then let's take our filbert and let's put a few little, let's first of all take and let's pick up just pink melon. All right, so we're going to put some pink melon in here. And we'll do like a little fake little rose. Okay. And you put a couple little buds. All right, and I can let that dry a minute. All right, and then I could come over this way and pick up some white on one side and then pink melon on the other, okay? And I could do some little teeny flat petal flowers. And it's got both colors. All right, I'm off the screen, sorry. That's what happens when you're filming by yourself. All right. Okay, so that gives you a little bit of a peachy color. And then I can come in here with a little bit of the yellow, daffodil yellow and white. And I can do a couple of little flowers where you push the filbert, push, push. All right, so it's pressure, pressure, kind of on an angle. Do you see that? A little bit of an angle. And this is the bud, always 2 or 3 petals. All right. And let's take I think we need a little bit of pink. Let's get some magenta. Got that color. All right. So I'm going to pick up some white and magenta. And we can just put some petals. So just think, we just want to go around and put different flowers, different shapes of flowers to finish this garden. Was I out of the screen again? Well, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'm going to do this one as a smaller flower. These are the little buds when we just push down and lift up. All right. I'm going to go and put a lot of centers in afterwards. But now we're almost done. Now I'm going to load this brush, 8 flat, with more pink melon and with the white. So look, I'm going to come in here, make a U, make a bigger U, and then come around. Okay, so we come here. One more. All right. Okay, so now what has to happen is I want to tap yellow ochre and wicker white. And that's not white, is it? Yellow ochre and daffodil yellow. See how I'm tapping with this is the 6 flat. I'm just tapping the tips, the corners. And I put a little bit of color there. All right. Now, all these others, I'm going to take the 2 script liner and I can put, let's put some aqua in here because aqua is a pretty color. It looks more like greenery into the centers. And then we can add a little citrus with aqua in the center of these little guys. And the only thing I think really needs some of those little blue guys here. Let's add some little white dots. Now, if you have my little kiss tool, these little dots are made perfect with that little tool. And we'll just see there's other things you can do to make it. It's just as fun to have tools, right? I hope you've enjoyed this. You sign it. I'm going to give this to a dear friend of mine whose mama just died. And I thought, I'm going to get 2 things done at once by painting something special for her. All right. So all I think I need so far at this point besides signing it is I could use a few little curls. Okay. Roll my brush. I get a really nice line. And I can come in here. Need lighter. There we go. It's a little heavier than I like to be, but I can't make it as inky as I want because it disappears. All right. So, all right. So, there we go. So I'm going to come along here and do a few little grass with the script liner. Just a little bit in front. Oops. Just a little bit of greenery with the script liner. Okay. See, that really helps. And the only thing that looks really good, I just have to show y'all this, is it looks fun to take the white with a script liner, thick white, and I do these little teeny stems of little white blossoms. See how they just really pop. Oh, I have to keep getting a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. All right, so now I just need to sign it. All right, so here we go. There we go. So I have been dying to do this for some time, and I think it's just kind of fun. What you can do also, I'm not super thrilled with these, so I can come around, excuse me, and put some white edges. So you can choose to do that or not do that. I just like to show you. Just around on the edges. So just, you can look at all kinds, I like seed packet catalogs because it shows all the varieties of flowers, which have lots of different flower petals, and how the different shades they come in. So it makes it really interesting. So there we go, guys. You could even pull out your little scruffy and scruffy some little flowers there. So until next week, I hope you get a chance to paint this up and enjoy it. All right, thank you.